How you going? My name's Nat. Let's see what's making news. There's been more flooding in New South Wales after heavy rains over the weekend. Here's Michelle with the latest.
While there were clear blue skies today, the flooding in New South Wales isn't over.
It's sort of like having a massive flood at one time, except it stretches out for longer, so it does more damage.
The central west region of the state has been getting heaps of rain. In some parts, roads have been blocked off by floods for weeks now. It's made getting to school a challenge for everyone, but teachers at this school near Forbes have had a bit of extra help.
We're extremely grateful for the volunteers that have been bringing us out so that we don't have to go through the dangerous and unsafe waters. And if the teaching staff don't get to school, then the school can't open or function as a normal school.
It's pretty cool because every other school doesn't get to see fire trucks with your teachers in it.
Many of these kids are from farming families, and it's tough for them at the moment.
It's pretty bad because we still have to go through a tinny to get to the other side of the farm. We have sheep over there and we've got 1,000 acres under water.
Most of our paddocks are flooded at the moment and most of our crops are underwater.
Forbes is along the Lachlan River, and as more water flows into the system, authorities say it's likely to keep getting higher. So people here need to be ready.
This famous painting by Picasso has had some unusual attention. Two people glued themselves to it yesterday at the National Gallery of Victoria in Melbourne as part of a protest about climate change. The gallery says there was no harm done to the work painted by Pablo Picasso in 1951, thanks to a clear cover protecting it. The exhibit was briefly closed to the public after police were called to the scene, and some weren't too happy about it.
It's doing nothing to convince any of us to adopt their cause.
Bathurst 1000, Formula 1 and a world record. This might be the speediest sports segment ever. Here's Kale.
Set a timer for an hour. This will make sense at the end of the story, just trust me. But let's start with the Bathurst 1000 car race, where fans didn't have to wait long to see some carnage.
A massive spin on Mountain Straight, the track's blocked!
Just 30 seconds into the race, there was a massive crash. And it actually took until the 10th lap for the cars to go round without an incident.
This is a cruel game, isn't it?
After a few more crashes, it was Shane Van Gisbergen and Garth Tander who took out the title in what was the final Bathurst race for Holden.
To stand the Holden out like this is epic, so up the Holden.
Just keep watching. Over to F1, where Max Verstappen has just become world champion for the second time. He won the Japanese Grand Prix, and with 4 races left in the season, well, he's going to finish on top. Aussie Daniel Ricciardo finished back in 11th, and now says he probably won't be racing next year, but has his sights set on 2024. This is a cycle thing. Italian Filippo Ganna has just broken the world record for number of kilometres cycled in an hour, clocking up 56.792 kilometres. That's more than a K further than the previous record.
How far have I gone? 35 metres.
Let's head to the UK now, where Corgis have flocked to the gates of Buckingham Palace. Hang on, you're not a Corgi. In honour of Queen Elizabeth II, dozens of Corgis and their owners arranged this big Corgi meetup in London. Look at them all. What a gang.
They're so cute and they're just really lovable and friendly and loyal.
During her life, the Queen owned nearly 30 Corgis, and to many, they were an inseparable combination. You know the rules. Finally today, we're about to do a deep dive into one of my favourite limb-based sports. Do you know what that is? Oh. It's Canberra's very first arm wrestling championships, of course. Yep, competitors came from far and wide to compete in the ultimate battle of arm strength.
We expected 15, 20 people, so to see this much of a turnout, to see people coming down from Queensland and up to Victoria, has been absolutely amazing.
Members of the public were allowed to compete if they dared.
I started watching arm wrestling online, I got interested, so I thought, keep it going, see how we go. And the community's amazing. Organisers say the comp was so good, they want to do it again next year, which to me sounds like a bit of a flex. Great effort. No, you were a good sportsman too, mate. That's all we've got time for. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.